What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's format's a little bit different. We're using the GoPro. I had really nothing lined up today because nothing has come in for parts. So I figured we would do a little bit of a Q&A where I would answer some of your guys' frequently asked questions. Check out some of the Facebook groups, some of the LS Swap groups, and answer some of the questions on there. So if this is something that you might want to continue watching, might find interesting, grab yourself a cold snack and stay tuned. We'll be back. Alright guys, we are back. I'm going to start off with a puff here from Harvest Cannabis. Got some of their blueberry. Pretty darn good. Got myself a Coors, and let's begin, shall we? Maybe before we do some of the online questions, I'll answer some of the questions that people have asked me about this top. Do I know if the pedal will work? Not at all, honest to Christ. Going by what the internet says, it should work. I just followed directions. We'll see. What do I have to do? Another question. What do I have to delete from my factory 5.7 harness or 4.3 harness to get my everything to work? And the answer to that is delete what you don't need. What I deleted was every single engine management piece. I kept the AC stuff because I'm going to pin it into this stuff here, to the LS stuff. What else did I keep? I kept oil pressure sensor because you need that for your gauge. I kept water temp because you also need that for the gauge, but you relocate it to the passenger side back head on an LS motor. I have a video of that for all the new people, and I'll stop right here and say thank you to all the new people that have subscribed. I appreciate every single one of you. If there's something you guys are wondering if I've covered, I might have. You just have to search back and look, because I've tried to be as in depth with this swap as I can. What else is there? Things that you need to keep: starter wiring, and the transmission shift indicator stuff you need to keep. And what else was there? I think that was pretty much it. And then again, when you do the LM7 stuff and you were pulling out, when you're cutting down the LM7 harness, you delete the oil pressure sensor. Like for me, it's mass airflow sensor. The back two O2 sensors are going to be deleted. The IAT sensor, because I'm using the MAP sensor and the MAP sensor. All the AC stuff is going to be deleted. The starter wiring is going to be deleted because, like I said, that's going to be ran off the factory harness, and just stuff like that. What you remove from the one, you add to the other. So, and that brings me to another question. How do you get it all to work at the end? Well, I've gone and pulled my hair out a million times. You guys know I don't know anything about wiring, but I reached out to a friend of mine who was a Dodge mechanic, of all things, for 30 years, I'd say. Good, very close family friend. And he looked at me like I'm a retard, which I apologize for using that language, right? But I'm from a different generation. He looked at me like I'm dumb. Okay, he looked at me like I'm stupid, because he's like, Mike, what you do is you take two wiring diagrams and you see them. You're like, oh, this circuit, plug it into that circuit. He's like, that's all you do, just splice them together. Boom! Brainstorm, right? So, stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be getting the wiring harness for this thing done myself because I'm 99.99% sure I can do it myself. But the thing with that is I'm going to be taking the next 2 weeks off to do it. Well, not just that. I'm going to take the next 2 weeks off, to get a lot of other stuff done. I got stuff to do with the kids and just vacationing stuff to do and family stuff to do. So, when we come back after this video, we should have the tires are already here, by the way, for this truck. They're already here. Ordered them on Monday. They showed up on Tuesday. Okay. Rims they're saying won't come until November, but I might have to pay a little bit more to get them from somewhere else. Whatever, right? So we're gonna be back in a couple weeks and see where we're at with everything else. But let's see what the internet has to question us, shall we? Okay, first question on LS Swap. What is this? LS Swap to 88 through 98 OBS truck/SUV on YouTube or on Facebook. So I got a 5.3 LS. I'm wanting to swap. How much of my old harness do I need to remove? Well, I just covered that. So let's see what some of the questions other people have commented here. A year might help. Yes, definitely a year might help. 88 through 95 is a lot different than 96 through 99. But yeah, like the guy said, the only engine-related things you'll need is the starter, trigger wire, coolant temp, oil pressure, and wiring for AC. And that's pretty much it. So, let's see. This is FI Tech stuff I have no idea about. Looking for a 90 wiring diagram, look through the files, no luck. See, everybody who comments, look through the files, no luck. No, you didn't. I'm going to call you out right now. You didn't look through shit. Not at all, man. If you don't look through the files, you'd have found the info you need, because everything is linked to ltswap.com. What else is there? Got a 14 bolt. Was trying to figure out if I can convert it to 5 lug. Well, for those of you that are lucky enough to have a 14 bolt and you're trying to convert it to a 5 lug, the only thing you can do, aside from re-drilling your hubs, which you can do because the 14 bolt hub is a lot thicker than a 12 bolt hub, so you can get away with drilling it. But what I would do would be to order a set of new axles from, like, Moser, from a reputable company. So that's what I do, just because I'd hate to have axle lock and just damage. What's this next question? Is anyone doing a turbo swap in their OBS with a 5.3? Not a damn soul. Everybody, buddy. You're just going to have to look through the stuff. Can't seem to find too much information. I want to rework a stock harness for an 88 to 94. There's a young man, Tavion, who does YouTube videos, and he has videos on how to rework a harness for the older generation, like 88 to 94s. So if you guys are questioning on how to do that, check him out. It does not work with what I'm doing, but I will take care of you all. Just bear with me. I got you. What is next here? Your truck 90, will a stock AC line fit on the setup? He's asking if you can run stock AC lines on with the ICT billet relocation brackets for AC stuff. It's Tavion Smith. Actually, the detail is just actually right here. That guy. That's who I was just calling out. Or, yep. Yes, you can, man. Tavion. Yes, you can. As you've seen in my truck, you can run it. Oof. black sparkle. What the? That was too much, folks. What color wire on the 90s transmission signal for a Speedo? Yellow or purple? I think it's a purple wire, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's purple. Purple to LS green, OBS yellow to LS purple. OBS purple to LS green, OBS yellow to LS purple. Okay. So that's how you do a 90. Swapping a 5.395 Suburban. What are the best motor mounts? Are the Amazon wiring harnesses junk? That is a good question. The best motor mounts, I would have to say, and I'm biased on this, are not ICT billet. They are the Dirty Dingo mounts, as you guys saw. With the ICT billet mounts, you have to hammer the horseshoe. There's a lot of work you have to do to get the ICT billet mounts to fit. With the Dirty Dingo mounts, they're a go right from the get-go. So, what's your name here? Todd, I believe? 2 days ago you asked this question. Dirty Dingo mounts, buddy. All the way. Are Amazon wiring harnesses junk? Standalones? Well, again, you get what you pay for. And also, you gotta check the reviews. Some of the harnesses are gonna be junk Chinese crap. But you might find one that's like a painless wiring harness that somebody's selling through Amazon. Right? You might find an automotive company that's selling stuff through Amazon and get lucky that way. So, because a lot of them do. What's next here? Anyone order PayPal business guy? No. Trying to run throttle body SS intake. I want to use return self-fill system. The best fuel rails and fuel pressure regulator run on the system. Honestly, stock, unless you're running some extreme boost. You've seen the size of the GM fuel rail, like the big thick round ones, like on a GM 5.3. Like I would use a Gen 3 fuel rail on a TBSS intake manifold, because those things are they're thick. Like their diameter is huge. They hold a lot of fuel pressure. Some people say that the diaphragm in the regulator likes to blow out, but I've only heard that happens under boost. So I guess send it and see what happens. All right, let's see. Let's do one more. One more. Let's find a good one here. Transbrake stuff. What AC brackets y'all using? ICT billet. That's not where I'm gonna end it though. Will 99 up Silverado turbo kit fit on OBS? Yes. Gen 3. Gen 3 will all day long. What alternator bracket? Forward facing headers. ICT billet. I'm trying to find a good one to end it with. Like a good... Oh, here we go. I'm having a problem with my new torque converter and my old flywheel. Can I just get a different flywheel? I've been wanting about 5-6 months for the torque converter to come. A long story. Okay. Basically, the guy's having issues with his torque converter not lining up with his flywheel. Now, if you guys seen earlier when I was mounting this motor, I had that exact same problem. What's your name? Clayton? What you need to do, if you're watching this video, you're probably not, but if you see this video, you can break out the die grinder and just oblong the holes. Simple as that, guys. Is there a specific gear 4L60E that is best when made? 4L80. Done. There is no best 4L60E. They're all junk. They're all gonna pop. So, yeah. And but otherwise, it's not really much else on here. What part do you block off with? Can someone tell me the part number of MAF sensor? No. Is it safe to cut off the harness stuff going back to Holly Terminator? Yeah, it depends what you're doing. Does anyone use a CD09 transmission with a Holly Terminator Max X? A CD009 transmission. Okay, we're going to end with this. I am flipping intrigued, buddy. Isn't that a Nissan transmission? That is used in like Silvias and S15s and, like 350Zs, 370Zs, stuff like that. Isn't that what the CD09 is? And, okay, the guy's name is Andrew. I'm wondering if this guy isn't running a 5.3 and a 350Z. And I wonder if he's using the ICC billet bell housing for the CD09. Huh. But for some reason my phone won't load no more. Anyways, guys, that's where we're going to end it today. Figured I'd do a little bit of a Q&A. You know, questions asked that people have asked me. No, I won't read. Final note, I will not redo your harness for you. I do not even know how to do my own. But I'm going to attempt my own in attempt to help you learn it. So, but I'm just an idiot. That's it. Don't take anything that I do as something that's like etched in stone. I'm only doing what I think is right. So, but with that, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I edit this video so I can get it up to you guys in the morning. And then I'm going to take a couple weeks off here to see what we can get done on this thing for you guys. Because I want to crunch down. I want to get on it. I want to give her. And I want to spend some more time with my kids. So, anyways, love you guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves and God bless.